Three words I would use to describe the play are entertaining, unique, and professional. It was very different to hear the language aloud as opposed to reading it or seeing it. I thought it was easier to understand it this way because you can listen to the tone of the actors when they speak. I thought it was very powerful to hear the language that we explored in class. In the Tomorrow and Tomorrow speech, you could hear the emotion in Macbeth's voice as he talked. Overall, I think the ensemble worked well with each other. Despite filming their parts separately, it still felt like they were talking to each other and had a connection. I thought it was really cool to see Banquo casted as a female. I also liked how there were two male witches because it was different than the original play. I think there could definitely be more racial diversity among the actors in this cast. One actor I chose to focus on was Lady Macbeth, which was played by Christine Scorupa. I thought she was very well spoken, serious, and enthusiastic in her role. One specific moment I enjoyed was when they found out that King Duncan was killed. I thought she did a great job during the fainting scene, and overall, she did an amazing job pretending to be surprised when she heard this news. She was very emotional and confused during this scene. Her voice was high and she had a curious tone. She fainted after hearing this news and had very convincing facial expressions the entire time. I thought her performance was excellent and very convincing. This scene was very accurate to the original play. One designer I chose to focus on was the costume designer. I thought the styles of the costumes fit the era very well. There were a lot of dull and neutral colors, which was very good. The crowns and headpieces helped show which characters were which at times, which I thought was really nice. One specific choice that the costume designer made that I liked was the Three Witches costumes. I thought the masks were very good and hid their identity. I also liked the scary makeup because the dark and goth look added to the mysterious vibes that they give off. I think the work of the playmakers hung together well. It seemed like all the characters were in the same world and they spoke well with one another. Their tones of voices matched when it was necessary. I liked when Lady Macbeth and Macbeth were talking to each other and they had a serious tone, and they were arguing, but it seemed as if they were right in front of each other fighting even though they were in separate locations. I think the playmakers wanted me to feel the tension between the characters at some points in the play. I think they also wanted me to realize how dangerous and impactful my decisions can be at times. I think the play was very different and unique because it was done virtually, but the actors did a really great job making it work. It was beneficial to be online because it was close up and it was easy to hear, but I couldn't really see the gestures and the way that the characters would interact as if I were in person.